Snake plants. Adding many snake plants in your garden is very essential, and also they are must-have plants. Why? Because these are air purifier plants. So this is one of the house plants that you must have in your home garden as an indoor plant or as an outdoor plant. This plant purifies the air, and also you don't have to water them on regular basis. Plant doesn't need watering every day, and you can propagate them easily with a leaf cutting. You can put them in water to propagate, or else you can put it directly in soil. So these plants are wonderful plants. You can multiply them easily by dividing. Now here I have one plant, and there's a variegated leafy plant also growing in the same pot. This plant doesn't need much space to grow, and you can grow them simply in any DIY plant as well. Now I have multiplied them by dividing. Now see, this is another plant of mine, and here's another plant. With time they mature, so you'll have to wait, you'll have to be patient enough, because this plant doesn't grow overnight. You need time, and they need about 21 days to root when you put them in water to propagate. So this plant prefers the shade, not the bright sunlight area. If you happen to bring it from a nursery or from a friend of yours, keep it in a shady area. And this plant is ideal for indoors. You can keep it indoors. Make sure you keep it near a windowsill so that they get the filtered sunlight. Medium, partial, or the shady corner of your garden is ideal for these plants. So make sure that you don't put them in the bright sunlight, and also do not go to overwater. So these are the two things that you will have to maintain while growing beautiful snake plants. There are many varieties too. Now this is one variety. The variegated leafy one is another variety, and also there are Sansevieria as well. These are the Sansevieria. So with time they also mature. You can see small pups are appearing. When the plant mature, you can see small plants are appearing. This is a low maintenance plant, permanent plant, and also one of the beginner gardeners plant. Very easy to grow, low maintenance, and no need of fertilizer. If you are a busy person, this plant is ideal for you. Today in this video you will see the house plants, and also I have shared some of the tips and tricks of growing these plants. What are the best house plants? What are the trending house plants? These are indoor plants which are very easy to grow. So let's see these plants growing tips. So if you are a new person to my channel, if you are a new viewer, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also do not forget to share this video too. So let's get into the video. Out of top 5 easy to grow plants or indoor plants, I'm showing you the next plants. This is zzplant. Zzplant you can grow with a single leaf. Put that leaf in water to propagate, and you will see after 21 days these plants started to root. You can put them in separate planters. Even small planters are ideal. So this is another wonderful feng shui plant, and it is famous as a feng shui plant. You can Google it. So this is zzplant, wonderful plant, green plant, and one of the permanent plant. This plant also you can skip regular watering. This plant doesn't need everyday watering, because this also stores water in their bulbs. So you can skip watering, keep it in a shady area, not in the bright sunlight area. This plant is another wonderful indoor plant. If you love keeping house plant, this plant also for you, because this is another plant you can grow with stem cuttings as well. So friends, this plant you can simply propagate with a single leaf. As I said, put this in water and you will see that they will start to root. Plant also fits into any small planter. And friends, this is another plant you can grow with stems. Do not go to keep it in the bright sunlight area. This plant prefers the shady corner. So this is an ideal house plant too. When making soil mixture for these plants, the snake plant and also zzplant, you can select the same soil mixture. You can take garden soil 1/3, sand 1/3, and little bit of cocoa peat will do. Or else if you don't have cocoa peat, you can add some coconut husks as well. So friends, keep the moisture balance, but do not go to make it too dry and too soggy as well. These beautiful zzz plants will grow well in the sandy soil. So mix some sand, and don't forget that 50% of garden soil and 50% of sand also will do. So these are wonderful house plants. So this is the second plant. Neon pothos, a variety of pothos plant, money plant. These are also beautiful house plants, very easy to grow, and also beginner gardeners plant. Just take a stem cutting and you can put them in water to propagate, or else you can simply put them in soil where the aerial roots are appearing. So these are the aerial roots, and this is one of the best plants for beginners and also person who doesn't have time to feed fertilizer for plants. A beginner gardener can simply grow this, and also this is ideal for your shady corner in the garden. These plants will grow very beautifully and healthily in a corner where they get the partial to medium sunlight. There are many varieties of money plant too. Having them in your garden will adorn your garden because they are so attractive and decorative. Try to collect all the varieties of money pothos plant. There are many varieties. Do not go to overwater this plant. Keep it near a shady corner and check the soil and water them. These plants love the draining soil, and keep the soil moisture balance always. Try to give them a mist spray if you have kept them indoors as an indoor plant, and never overdo watering, because if you overdo watering, these plants will definitely root rot, and after that you will see yellowing of leaves. And during the rainy season, you can save these plants by shifting them to a corner where they will get only a little bit of rain, and do not get them drenched in the rainy water too. Too much of prolonged water will not be liked by the pothos plants. Lucky bamboo plants belong to the family of Dracaena, and they are very easy to grow. This plant also ideal and house plant, and also this plant you can grow with a single stem cutting. Another beautiful house plant and also one of the best indoor plant. You can keep this indoors. Once you bring this plant or a stem from a friend of yours, keep it in area where they get the partial to medium sunlight. This is not for the bright sunlight area. Locate it in area where they get the medium or the indirect sunlight. So this is another variegated leafy plant which is beautiful house plant and also low maintenance and permanent. These plants grow even without fertilizer. You can grow them very easily with a stem cutting in water, and also this is for a beginner gardener. They grow bushier and thicker in no time, and also they produce small planters where you can divide and multiply. And also this plant can grow them in any DIY planters, and also these plants fit into any DIY planter, and also they are best decorative plants. So this is called Feng Shui lucky plant too, and having them around is considered as good luck. So these are beautiful house plants for your home garden as indoor plants too. Spider plant. This is another beautiful house plant which is easy to grow and multiply. Grow them with baby reds, also in water and also in soil. So this plant is a beginner gardener's plant too. Expose them to medium to indirect sunlight for them to grow very healthily. So this plant do not go to over water. So check the soil and water these plants, because these plants doesn't like getting watered every day if the weather condition is not that sunny. So these plants you can grow with a baby red in water or else directly in soil. So this is a wonderful variegated leafy plant for a beginner gardener where you can grow them very easily and multiply them. So this is ideal for any planter, friends. You can keep them in small planters or bigger planters. The ample the pot is, they will grow very huge and very healthily. According to NASA, these plants purifies the air, and also they are best having indoors around you because these are wonderful air purifying plants. So according to the Google research also I come to know that these plants purifies the air and keep our air really very fresh. So have these beautiful plants as indoor plants. There are many reasons for you to have them around you. I have uploaded many videos about growing these plants, growing tips and hacks. You can watch them with your time.